Hey, produce people, welcome back to the Produce Industry Show. We're doing a little impromptu live session today. Listen, we have hit a huge milestone with the podcast. I'm extremely excited. Why am I extremely excited? I'm more excited for you than I am for me. And I think that this is going to be a fun engagement, I say episode, because we get to talk about, where we were. My mic wants to throw some wires in the way. We talk about where we were, where we are, and I sometimes I'm lost for words. So last night I was on my phone and I very rarely check downloads. It's more if people ask. It's more if, hey, what's going on? Or sometimes I'll look at it. So last night I was checking, we were just at about 998,000 downloads. And all of a sudden I was like, holy crap. Like I've lost for words in the fact that I guess I never thought we were going to make it there. It sounds so bad when I say that, but it's incredible. And realistically, I gotta say, congrats to the produce and supply chain industry. Congrats to everyone who has been a part of this. Congrats if you're a listener. Congrats if you're a sponsor. It's huge to me. I mean, this is part of my business. It's part of our industry, and I mean, as you can tell, like I said, I'm really, as someone who talks and has a lot of words to say, I don't have much to say, but congratulations to the entire produce industry. And we got to give some shout outs to, people that were there along the way. I mean, huge shout out to Michael Chavez for always believing in me. Same to Jahoon Kim, who no matter what I do, Jahoon will tell me, man, I believe in you. You're going to be the best at what you do. And sometimes I start some of these things not knowing where the destination is. And like I say, I'm truly enjoying the ride. I don't know where we're going with this podcast. I don't know when it's going to end or when it's going to elevate even more. I just know that I'm definitely enjoying the ride. I'm definitely enjoying talking with subject matter experts like yourself. I'm enjoying reaching 1 million downloads. And, Jahoon called me earlier when we were on the phone and I said, can you believe that I hit 1 million downloads? And he goes, I was wondering when you were going to hit it. And I said, what? He's like, I just didn't want to say anything. And it never crossed my mind to even think about 1 million at all. It really didn't. So today I have been giving gratitude to everybody that's helped me. I've called them. I've thanked them. There's a couple of people I haven't yet because I wanted them to see this first, to see like, wait, what? We reached a million. Huge shout out to our co-host, Dana Bakian. Huge shout out to Mary Heslip, our marketing team that has been helping grow and talk about the podcast, right? We all like to share things that we love, right? And I can definitely see that in the community that we're building, is that we definitely all love fresh produce and we have a passion to see the supply chain succeed. And that's where I think that we're going to keep elevating ourselves more and more and more. I see a lot of comments coming in. Thank you so much, everyone. Max Cutler, John Papp, Blair Butterworth, Jahoon Kim. I think that's the Equifruit team that made a comment. Yep, Equifruit said LinkedIn user. And a huge shout out, to all of our sponsors, every single one of them. Everybody plays a part in this, whether it's John Papp, who's sharing the history lessons, right? Whether it's Equifruit trying to, fair trade, global fair trade, banana domination, whether it's Mary Heslip talking about how to improve your marketing efforts, or it's Jahoon Kim behind the camera at all of these trade shows. I mean, thank you to every single person that has made this possible and supporting produce companies. And that's one thing that I talk about a lot, is supporting each company. And I really feel that's how we've been able to reach the reach, right? Reach the listeners, reach the downloads, is that we truly support produce companies. We truly support the supply chain. And I think that's what it is about, right? I mean, even behind me, it's funny is I got these boxes right there, and I just got all these boxes in, which you're going to laugh. And it's like, listen, when I say we support produce companies, we support produce companies, okay? And whether if you're a sponsor, you might have gotten some cool gifts for the holiday. I send out holiday gifts to our sponsors. Last year was a bunch of Stuckey's stuff. This time around is kind of funny. So I got some more Stuckey stuff. Shout out to Stephanie Stuckey. Thanks, Patrick. Stephanie. I love Stephanie Stuckey. She is amazing. And so I saw this post the other day, and it was like, hey, I'm trying to sell some shirts, right? And I was like, okay. Yeah, I bought like 2. Here, we'll just. I bought 2 boxes of Stuckey shirts, and this is why, because we're going to support produce companies. So we have so much stuff that she has. Look at this. 5-Finger Death Punch. We got Star Wars. We got, this is all stuff that's in her mystery boxes, right? That says Jinko. That literally says Jinko. But listen, this is supporting our community. This is supporting our friends, right? This is supporting good people, good businesses. I think this could be Shakira. Like, again, this is how we support all of our companies, is one, by buying their products, sharing their products. And look, if you don't think I love Stuckey's, I do. And guess what? We, as a company, the Produce Industry Podcast, is going to start sending these shirts out to people. So if you like one of the shirts that I've showed you so far, comment below, and you can receive a free shirt. That's a White Castle shirt. Hey, Ross Nelson, not a fan, buddy. I've had this once in my life. Listen, you want a White Castle shirt? You got it. Star Wars shirts. Look at this. You can't beat this. Stephanie does a bang up job. But again, why do I talk about that? I'm only as good as the people that I surround myself with. And ready, as a good a friend of mine and lead singer to the band Shinedown says, it's not who you are, it's who you know. And I truly do believe that. I believe that if we surround ourselves with good people, we surround ourselves with people that know more than us, that are smarter than us, then we will succeed in a different way. So again, support your produce community, support each other, and realistically bring something to the table that has never been there before, right? And that's how you're going to elevate. I'm just fortunate enough to where I have you that has helped elevate the Produce Industry Podcast over the years. And I love it. I'm just having so much fun. We've got a lot of events coming up. We've got a lot of things coming up in the future. I do want to at least give some huge shout outs, right? You got Equifruit that said huge. We're glad to be along for the ride. Congrats. Thank you, Equifruit. Appreciate it. We have Jahoon Kim that said, this is truly amazing. Congratulations to everyone who supports and is part of this movement. I like that Jahoon calls it a movement. Blair says, congrats, friend. Thanks, Blair. See, congrats, friend. That made me feel special right there. Mary Heslop jumped in. Congratulations. Always putting the supply chain first. Thanks, Mary. Mary, again, looking forward to future events. We've got some fun ones on the rise. We also have John Papp that said, so much more to come. I'm sure you know it. You definitely know it, John. Jonathan Bittner said, so I can order shoes off my iPhone soon? Pretty soon, Jonathan. I got you, man. We're going to have some orders coming in pretty soon. Baltazar jumped in from Local Bounty and said congrats. Again, thank you so much for all the congratulations. But again, we have to look to our industry knowing that we've created a new platform that is really going global. In over 81 countries, the Produce Industry Podcast has been seen and or heard. We're bringing on new hosts. We're bringing on more content. And we're doing it all for you. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to troll me, please. That's what the platform's here for, right? I love to hear everybody's comments. I love to hear your concerns. I love to hear your opinions. And even though if we don't agree on your opinion, there's one thing you can count on. You can count on that I'll still respect what you have to say. So, as Dan the Produce Man says, it's always best when you get it fresh. And we'll see you in the fields and on the horizon. Thank you so much, everybody, from the bottom of my heart. And moving forward, let's keep